Howdy, folks. This is Bryant with Tech Responsibly coming at you with another great DIY technology workshop. Today we're talking review management. Now, review management is one of those things every business needs, and not many businesses know how to do it or pull it off effectively. So what you end up doing is you end up going to a expensive digital marketing firm or website development firm and having them implement, quote unquote, their review management service. Most of the time, their review management service is going to cost you 200, 300, 400 bucks a month. And it's really just going to be a white label of another service. Basically, they're just going to take somebody else's service, put their logo on it, and call it a day. So cut out that middleman, save yourself a ton of money, and look at a service like Grade Us, which is the one we're going to be reviewing today. There's other ones out there, Testimonial Tree. You just Google review management service, and there's going to be a bunch of them. But what I don't want you to do is pay an obscene amount of money to a development firm to implement a solution you can implement yourself. And today we're going to be going over just how easy it is to implement it yourself. So before we go into the how-to, let's just look at the end product, what we're going to end up with. So review management, we're looking at two things. We're looking at collecting reviews and we're looking at displaying reviews. As far as collecting reviews, we got three options, and they really sleek options. We have this review us button. We can put this anywhere we want. We can put this in our header. We can put this in our footer. We can put this in the menu. We can put this in emails, eBlast, wherever we want. We hit that button, and what it's going to do is it's going to pop us up a nice clean pop-up for our user to review our service. 1 to 5 stars. 1 being bad, 5 being great. Obviously, we all know how reviews work. What's great about this service, though, is, so let's say we go ahead and we hit that 5-star. We have a great review to put. So we want that customer to put that great review in a public place like Google or Facebook. So this customer says, hey, I'm going to rate you 5 stars. We're going to say, hey, great. Let's take it the next step. Let's put that review on Google. Let's put that review on Facebook. So you can click on that link as a customer and immediately place your review. Something else you can do, we'll just refresh so that we can reset that. Let's say we're going the opposite route. Let's say we had a really bad experience. We're like, we're going to give you 1 star. Instead of pushing us to put that review in a public place where it could cause some damage to our business, we're going to display this form. It's going to say, hey, sorry you had a bad time. Get in touch with us, and it gives you a chance to interface with that customer before they leave the negative review in a positive or in a public location. It's just another great way to kind of control the user experience. So yes, we have the review button. Another way we have is we call it a static. It's an inline review. So basically, instead of having the pop-up which displays this, we just display this on the page. Maybe we want just a dedicated review us page we can send people to. And then the third way we have to kind of request reviews, and this is my personal favorite, is we have an email signature. So you might see this in various formats, but basically just at the end of every email, there's this little widget right here, and a user can just click and say, hey, I'm going to rate you 2 stars, I'm going to rate you 5 stars, or I can click this link and just take me on to the full widget. What's really cool about this, though, is literally every email you send, you're soliciting a review without actually soliciting a review. So we get a lot of great engagement from that sort of tool. So those are our 3 options for soliciting reviews, and then we're going to look at our 2 options for displaying reviews on the website. The first option we have is a review stream. So this is just a list of reviews, pretty straightforward. It gives you a little bit of credibility. It lists the platform it comes from as well as a link to the review on that platform, so we can actually see that review. And then what else we can do? We can control which reviews we show in the stream. So right now we're only showing anything that's a 4 or a 5-star review. So if somebody does leave a 1 or 2-star review, we don't have to display it here, and automatically it'll get filtered out so it's not visible to our customers on our website. Also, what we can do is tweak the styling. Right now this is just our demo page, so it's a little lackluster, but we can clean this up and really make it match the branding of your website. And by we, I mean you, because this is a DIY and this is very simple stuff to do. And then our final option for reviews is the review carousel, which we may or may not be seeing popping up in the bottom left corner. Let's see. Oh, yeah, we're not seeing it, but we can see an example here. You can see reviews popping up in the bottom left corner. And just as I browse the website, Grade Us is having positive reviews flashing in our face. Well, it's very subtle. I say flashing in our face, but really we have a nice, clean little review. Owners love this because what it does is we have a customer going through our website, learning more about our business. They might be on the fence on, do I want to go with this company? Do I not? And then all of a sudden we have a very timely positive review pop up. You can bet your bottom dollar I'm going to be like, oh, if he had such a positive experience, why don't I go ahead and give it a shot? So it's a great conversion tool. So then those are our two options for displaying reviews on our websites. There's a whole mess of other things this tool, the service can do. We're just going to go over to kind of the basics. So it's grade.us. Link will be in the video description. And all we're going to do is we're going to hit a free trial. We're not going to have to enter any credit card information. We're not going to have to give them any money to get started, which is just fantastic. I'm a big fan of free trials, as you all know. And let's go give it a password. Oh, give it one that I can actually remember. You're going to select your business type. I'm just going to go single location. And I'm going to give it the right email. Let's get started. All right, so it's pretty straightforward. You're going to get a bunch of pop-ups. You can just close out of those. So you don't need those. And then just go through the tutorial. The tutorial is going to give you everything you need to get started. So we're going to give our business name, Tech Response. We're going to select our industry. Let's just say we're home services. Why not? And we're going to add our location. If you're a multi-location business, you're basically just going to add all of your locations. For now, we're just going to pick a random one. Let's go. We're going to be Walter Payton College today. Boom. And then we hit Find My Listings. Now this is going to take a little bit of time. It is literally going to crawl the website. It's going to crawl the internet. It's going to crawl Google. It's going to crawl Facebook. It's going to crawl Yelp. It is just going to try to find your business everywhere it is. We can see that Walter Payton has a Google listing, and it looks like a Yelp listing. These are probably Facebook listings for the company, but for the high school, but we're not going to use those. All right, so you can just check the ones you want. We're going to go with Google and Yelp for this one, and we're going to hit done. Again, we're going to give it about 30 seconds. What it's going to do is now that we said, hey, yeah, that Google belongs to me, that Yelp belongs to me, it's going to pull all the reviews into our system. We're going to go to the funnel. We don't need the funnel. We're just going to let it load, and then we're going to go to what we need. So you can see it pulled in all of our business information. We can edit this. We can edit kind of the design of the review section. We can really go the whole 9 yards as far as configuration. I'm going to leave that to you to explore. I'm just going to go through how to get the widgets we need on our website. Again, as I said in previous videos, this is something that's going to take like 10 seconds. It's going to take like 10 seconds for your website developer to do. It is stupid to pay them to put these codes on your website. It's stupid to pay them to manage the service for you because it's so easy to manage it yourself. And it literally takes them 10 seconds to put the code on the website. So I am going to go through the process of putting the code on the website just so you can see how easy it is, just to reinforce how dumb it is to pay somebody to do this for you. So let's start with our Review Us button. So when we go over the widgets, it's got a whole bunch of widgets. We'll start with the Review Us button. That's that handy button that, boom, boom, boom. That's our handy button that displayed the Review Us pop-up. So we're just going to go in. It is a 10-second copy-paste job. Done. So let's delete everything. Delete, 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 update. All right. Boom. There. Oh. Maybe. There we go. So there's our Review Us button. Again, 10 seconds copy paste. And then let's go ahead and here's that inline form I was showing you earlier. If you want like a Review Us page, again, 10 seconds, copy paste, update. All right, and we Review Us. So now this is like maybe a Review Us page. We send people to it. We send them the link. Maybe we got a QR code. Maybe it's on our marketing materials. Whatever you want. And the user can come here and rate your business. And then our third thing I'm going to show you is the email signatures. My personal favorite. So you just come over here, there's a small version, there's a large version. You just click copy. You can set a couple different things, Actually, you know what? Just for sake of example, let's do faces. Why not? So there's a couple different ways you can present the email signature. And I'll show you how to do this on Gmail. So right now we've got this 5-star. So all you're going to do is you're going to hit settings, see all settings, and then on the very first page of settings down at the bottom, you've got a signature. So we'll just plug our signature in. It's, again, copy, paste, and save changes. So you can see when we go to compose this email now, all of our emails end with our little signature. And then when somebody receives it, they can just click on whatever face they're feeling. They can click on this to go to the full experience. Really super easy to implement. It's, again, just do it yourself. We're going on maybe 5 minutes, and I've showed you 3 different ways to collect reviews. A couple more things to show you before we call this a day. In order to display our reviews on our website, we're going to go to a different page. We're going to go to My Reviews, and we are going to go to our review stream. We call it a review stream because it's not literally all of our reviews. It is actually only the reviews we want to show. So in this case, we only want to show reviews that are 4 or 5 stars. That's the default. That's the default setting. So it's not. We don't need to do any configuration there. Again, 10 seconds, copy, paste, update, and refresh the page. So now we've got a nice page. Oh, do we not have any reviews? You know what? I don't think this business has any reviews. Well, that's a shame. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to log into a different account that I made earlier, just so I can show you an actual account with actual reviews. So we're going to go My Reviews. We're going to go Review Stream, copy, edit, copy, paste, update. Again, 10-second update. And now we've got a nice list of reviews. So maybe we've got, hey, look at our reviews, look at our testimonials. We have a review page, and then we got a button to see more reviews if we want. And then the final thing, again, business owners love this one. We have an option called a floating carousel, and all that means is we're going to have a little widget down at our bottom of our page that shows all of our reviews, and they just flash up, and people love it. It is a conversion magnet. So you can see over here now on the bottom left, I've got a review popping up. I can close them. If I leave it long enough, it's going to switch to another review. It's a great conversion tool because, again, as customers are going through their website, they're looking for a reason to spend money on you. And if they're reading about your business and they're like, you know what, this sounds like it might be what I need, and then they see this timely review pop up, they are absolutely going to reach out. They are absolutely going to want to do business with you because they see other people having a great time doing business with you. And I mean, that's really all there is to it. There's a ton to do here. Free trial, so there's no reason not to give it a go. You can use this tool to send out reviews. That's another, you can send out e-blasts requesting reviews. You can link in customer information. You can kind of go through and see how people are handling all of your reviews. You can send out surveys. There's so much you can do with this tool. You got a free trial. It's so easy to implement. Again, there's no reason to pay a marketing company to do this. There's no reason to pay a website development firm to do this. All they're doing is taking the service and white labeling it anyway. So when you pay these companies exorbitant amounts of money, all you're doing is getting the same service for more money. You're just paying them extra money for the privilege of using a service that you could have used yourself. Yeah, and that's all there is to it. So that's Bryant with Tech Responsibly. We're really interested in hearing what you guys think about our DIY workshop video. So feel free to let us know what you think in the comments, and just reach out if you have any questions. We're more than happy to help. And y'all have a good day.